Man, there is a lot of mixed sentiment going on with the AMC apes. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter where you look. Everybody's got a different agenda right now. It doesn't matter if you go to YouTube, if you go to Reddit, if you go to Twitter. Everybody's trying to promote a different storyline. And I can guarantee you, if this keeps up, well, there's going to be no squeeze. I can guarantee you, if everybody kind of goes off in their own direction and leaves everybody else behind, there's going to be no squeeze. What makes AMC stock so special is the AMC stock community. Plain and simple. It's been that way from the start. It is different than anything else I have ever seen, and I can guarantee you it's different than anything else you have ever seen. So, in this video, let's talk about what's going on here, what direction people are trying to go, and why we absolutely need to remember why we started this thing, why we're still here, and if we have any hope of continuing to be on, we need to lift each other up, encourage each other, and we need to stay together. So if all of this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Now, look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you can use the link in the description below for Webull. Super simple to set up your account. $100 deposit gets you at least 3 free stocks, and then any $1 crypto trade is going to get you at least $5 in free crypto, and then you've also got Binance, Gemini, and Crypto.com if you guys want a crypto exclusive exchange. But guys, let's talk about this, okay? Because I know you've got people saying it's over, okay? Gary Gensler came in, saved the day. You've got people trying to talk about bonds. You've got people saying that Adam Aron is the savior. You've got people bashing every other person on YouTube. You've got people bashing every other person on Twitter. That stuff can't happen, okay? I understand that some people want to go in the direction that market manipulation is the reason AMC hasn't squeezed. I understand some people will say that payment for order flow, if that changed, everything's going to squeeze. If dark pools were erased, everything would squeeze. If we get just this new regulation that comes in from the SEC on some clarity on short sales, everything will squeeze. But I'm going to tell you guys, okay? Hedge funds, although they are egotistical, although they are prideful, and although they don't care about our emotions, they're not stupid, okay? They're not stupid. And although they might try their best to bend the rules and get around every sort of regulation and you know, whatever's out there, they're not dumb. If clarity comes in the next 6 weeks, like some people think, don't you think the hedge funds would clean up their mess before that comes? Yes, they're not going to go to prison because of it. If dark pools are the cause of AMC stock being suppressed, why is every other share in the entire market down right now? If payment for order flow was just evaporated, you know, why don't we have squeezes in other countries on a daily basis that would occur? Because they do short, but they don't have payment for order flow. You know, people are calling for the ending of shorting stocks in general. Great. But if you can only ever buy a stock, how do you keep the price from being inflated? Now, just shorting a stock does have a place in the market. If a stock becomes overinflated, if it becomes above its value, a stock should be shorted to bring it back down to its value. We get that. And I understand that shorting a stock below its value with the intentions of bankrupting it is bad. So please don't like soundbite that or think that I have something out and want to start shorting stocks. No. Here's what I want. I want you, I want everybody that considers themselves an ape, that has AMC stock in their portfolio, to remain positive. That doesn't mean remain holding. That doesn't mean, you know, if you can't sleep at night, you can't sell your shares. At the end of the day, the decision is yours. But if you start to bash other people, if you start to talk down to other people, if you start to follow, well, this small group of people, or that small group of people, and everybody is arguing with everybody, I can guarantee you we will not squeeze. Divide and conquer is real. And I know that we don't talk about too many things on here, but don't you see what division does to people? Don't you see how easy it is to creep into somebody's life and make them believe something and make them turn against you? Don't you see how easy these people in charge do that these days? If you do you think, and this is a real question about AMC, do you think that AMC was a retail run-up, or do you think it was a short squeeze? If it was a retail run-up, sure, maybe we've had our fill. But if you think AMC stock is a short squeeze, you have to look at the short interest, you have to look at the company and the fundamentals, and you have to look at everything and say that AMC now is in a better position than it ever has been in the entirety of this play. The short interest is higher. The company is doing better. I mean, everything just screams better short squeeze play than we've ever had before. But what are we lacking? The same community that we had at the start of this thing. And it's been that way since the beginning. Guys, you know there are other plays out there with higher short interest. There are plenty of other plays out there with a higher short interest than AMC. There are other plays out there with a much higher cost to borrow. There are other plays out there with smaller floats. There are other plays out there with better short squeeze numbers than AMC and GameStop combined. But what does AMC and GameStop have? Specifically AMC. I speak more on AMC than I do GameStop. The community behind it is relentless. The community behind it is willing to do, or was willing to do, whatever it takes to see AMC stock squeeze. The community behind AMC has grown to millions in such a short amount of time. The community behind AMC is the movement. I get it if you want market clarity. I get it if you want market fairness. But one of the best, if not the best, and the only way to achieve that is not hoping that Gary Gensler holds your hand. It's not hoping that the SEC steps up and does something. It's not hoping that your local politician stands by your side. It's literally fighting the people who cause the so-called manipulation and the so-called corruption. And what do they use? What keeps them in power? The money that they have. The trillions of dollars that they have is the only reason they are where they are. And if we squeeze AMC stock like we set out to do, if we diamond hand it like our forefathers before us, all those January apes from 2021, if we held AMC and encouraged each other to continue holding AMC and fight not the fight against other YouTubes or Twitters and Redditors and things like that, but if we fought the guys that are actually shorting AMC, and we stayed together as a group, that's the only way we win. If we are divided, we will lose. If we are together, we will win. Now, guys, in the comments below, whatever it takes, man, I understand your guys' viewpoint on everything. I see it all day long. I get it. But you have to find some common ground. I don't care what camp you come from. You have to find some common ground if you ever expect this thing to get back to the levels that it was and much beyond that. So guys, let us know down in the comments below that you are still just as excited as before, that you are here to stay, and you are ready for an AMC stock short squeeze. If this button right here is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram. We will Binance Gemini in the description below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.